Um, Yesterday I finally took the video that I was sharing messages, divine messages that I was guided to share, but it didn't upload and I don't have it anymore. Even if I hate repeating my creations, I shall do a better one then if it's gone. Let's see how it will come out this time. To address some of the comments that was told. Okay, someone said, I have this amazing focus due to traumas. No, all those traumas inflicted by the attacks, divinely allowed attacks, they basically screw your attention span. Let me teach you what happens when someone starts sucking your energy from your fields. But that can last only, like, the more aware you become of energy, then it just doesn't work eventually, because we are all, well, some people gave it up that, but okay, I'll call it human beings. We are all divine, free, sovereign beings. So, okay, this if someone starts getting your energy from your fields, is that first you get a little bit of sleepy and then chilling, but if it happens more and more, your attention span really decreases and your mind gets foggy. So those traumas didn't give me an amazing attention focus. I've built up again and again and again. But of course, when we were children, we had better attention, I guess, right? We were more connected with ourselves too. Well, this is what the false matrix system is designed for, right? As you grow older, you get disconnected from yourself and you are just in a bunch of contracts that you are not even aware of. And the school system, hospitals, family dynamics, they are all designed to inflict traumas, honestly. I had the chance of consciously experiencing that, but as I have written in my institute, the institute computer, that I knew it. Universe said, here you have front row seat, interactive, to see what false matrix system does. Experience it consciously and learn. Okay, that was... Another thing was about being famous. So after my first awakening, I had the inner knowing and feeling that when I step into my soul's mission, I was meant to be well known. Though now I see I was already famous, unbeknownst to me, in other ways. That's another perfect example of false matrix reversal. They distort our view on sex and our view around divinity. With the movies, they try to steal some. Let's leave it for another time. Okay, so available vocabulary changes greatly especially for autistic people, depending on their surroundings and vibration. So sometimes, especially if I'm having a mental battle and explaining it to my parents or just talking to strangers, then I may describe it as being famous. It meant for me, being famous meant that I am finally in a place that I don't have to worry about my creations or ideas being stolen. So it meant so damn much, but I don't care, like, if I am famous or not. But people spend a whole lot of energy on my life anyway. So the sacrifice part of my emails was that some of those emails were addressed for beings that tries to control my reality. So you can say whatever the fuck you wanna say if anyone tries to do that. But yeah, I had to share that with the whole world. Although this world doesn't really feel like sacrifice, because I noticed even when I wasn't aware I was channeling, I was. That was such a nice download, or now we are saying upload, right? That was such a nice upload that when I was writing in my diary, I was just talking to myself, and it became obvious that even then I was channeling, and all those things will come reality, like this shitty parts, right? I wrote that to people that try to do spiritual marriage shit, nullified. But I didn't know all these professors, God knows who, were going to be the recipients of it. If they found it offensive, it's just their problem. Yeah, there's a lot of coffee in my poop, and it is still so much more variable. Okay. Did I have the desire to create some catastrophe in this system? No. I had a plan with my presentation, and I was only planting the idea of we have control over our reality through our thoughts, but that's not how you manifest, really. Yeah, it's not like you're collapsing realities. It's not that. I don't try to manifest, by the way. I co-create and follow my joy, my dear joy. And okay, about this creating chaos thing, I don't see any chaos going on in my life. I am having my evolution and transition to the new age with ease and grace, but okay, I will just read what I wrote. It must be highlighted that the system was already broken. I just made it visible how broke it is. It's even all these glass ceilings in the 5D communities. It's even there, corruption. Corruption is everywhere. So I only showed it. So this is not my chaos, this is not my distraction, and false metrics and their puppets in my life have collected this chaos and that energy and directed to me, and I just stay alive. And it's not my energy. It has to go somewhere, right? Goes back to whoever conjured that energy. Of course, I wanted to have this transition with ease and grace for everyone, but even in my life, I see it for me to change. Old selves have to go, right? You can call it a distraction, you can call it a transformation. Of course, they had all the chance to make this more peaceful for everyone, but it's just they couldn't stop this. But this war on consciousness has been already won in the higher realms, as above, so below. It's just gonna happen. They are just making it worse, I suppose. So when I suddenly couldn't work anymore, and when the energy of my creation didn't come back to me, fruits of my labor didn't come back to me, then only for a while, I in a way I've been thrown out of my energetic place. Then I took that drastic step, and I have channeled the warnings of the higher realms. But I guess those warning parts have been the most ridiculed parts. But just don't shoot the messenger, I said. And I guess enough of people has read the email where I was telling my judgment over any being that tries to cause death in my life, in any part of my life. So that judgment, believe it or not, take it or not, just wait and see it unfolding. The reason of my suffering and sadness wasn't about the rejection, because I am just so sure this wasn't my test at all. And if the if people didn't want to co-create with me, that's just not my loss. I am just on my evolution path, so it wouldn't matter for me. But I thought I was clear. It was clear that I was asking for help. Now I think sometimes if I should have included the part that I was just crying out to humanity. I was saying, please help me. I don't know what these beings are doing. I don't know what kind of narratives they are creating. I don't know what they're doing in my life. Just help me. But I didn't include those. I couldn't decide exactly what to write at some points, because after another unaliving attempt, I got really sick, and then I wasn't feeling my feelings. So I lost some touch with my inner guidance. That was really hurting me, actually. But again, no worries. With each revelation, I'm getting my liberation. To my enemies, there is no redemption. They have chosen their own dissension. So I didn't expect anyone to accept me as anything actually, but I had expected that I would have the chance of representing myself and all those well, I have combined few of my purposes in those emails, half quantum of me as always, and I know how amazing job I have done. I don't need to hear anything from anyone, like yeah, I didn't expect people to accept me as anything, but it was clear that here I'm in a battle with people that has some that has positions in this false matrix system, positions in some illusionary power. So I wrote those things to show that that I am perfectly mentally stable, and there are all these bunch of clowns doing clown shit in my life. So yes, I was asking for help, that at least I am able to represent myself, and at least I am seeing the people that are that I'm talking, right? But even that was a problem for them, because a poem professor had already noticed my effect on the environment, on people when I'm at the same place. And this is not something I am doing maliciously or consciously. It's just I can explain things when I have with the I can just make things clear, and if I were to represent myself, they didn't have any way out, so it didn't happen. Also, I had just noticed that I was fucking sex trafficked. I had this and I noticed the last handler. Is this how people call handler? So I wasn't at the right place to execute my plan, I guess, but in a way it was fun. What matters is my own perception. I have found a lot of healing, a lot of upgrading. It was cool. It's just fun to do such things right in the middle of them. Okay. As for breaking the false matrix system, it doesn't matter where I am, as my energy, my presence, and all other true light workers all around the world, that's just enough. And now New Earth doesn't, it's not taking this old karmic lower vibrational energies either anymore. And I had this thing with the speed, right? It's a way of me making tasks more interesting, I guess. So, but I am built for speed. I'm gonna make this way faster. Uh, okay, now the messages. Well, honestly, I am still very, very hopeful about the future of our planet. But I had some rose-colored glasses that well, I was a bit too optimistic, I guess. I listened to Archangel Michael's channeling, and he says a volcano eruption is in order. And after I understood that, well, I was sick, but I still understood that some weird shit, violations, persecution, disgusting nonsense, lies were being told about me. And then I prepared an email that was titled "Mother Nature Does It All for Us," and I was warning about the storms and possible natural disasters. But then I didn't send because I thought what I have sent before should be more than enough for people to do the right thing, and I didn't keep talking from my shadow side to the world. But well, anyway, now I'm relaying the message. Those are in order, and trust me, all these things are very much related to the issue we are having here, since everything is connected. Yeah, also in those channelings, there was another email that I was saying you to people, you were an extension of us, and we didn't want this split. I thought I was channeling God, but I noticed I was channeling Mother Earth. Mother Earth carried me a lot throughout this process. I felt her pain. She helped me with my pain. So I can say that she is very disappointed, sad, and she feels so betrayed, because she gives us our bodies and our home and what we need to stay alive, like survive. But what are we doing? We are just completely we are disconnected and just harming her. So I guess some volcano eruption is how she may show her anger. Another thing was a little bit of some comments about this darkness is purging the gooey stuff from me. No. Darkness isn't purging anything from me. It's not there to purify me. And the part people may perceive as being purified was already from their own creation. It was their energy, and mixed with mine kept building things. Anyway, no. It's, if anything, I am purging their shit out of my system. So if you want, you can consider the collective purification, though. Mother Earth and the disasters and the messages and everything being connected. So a group that I highly resonate is farmers right now. So farmers are the ones that spend the most time, energy, and like most time, energy to grow those food for us. So they should be the ones that gets the most energetic return. But this is not happening. It's just like what's happening with my intellectual property. So as I speak, they protest. I still see peaceful resolutions, but I don't know, we'll see how things will go. And I think from the beginning, I was saying, as light awakens more, so does the darkness. But I want to make a separation between this darkness and this sickness, as I call it. I think they are different than darkness. This evil is, well, there are divinely aligned dark forces, and then there's this sickness. I don't consider it as darkness, but let's keep calling it darkness here. So they have been doing this